All right, back with breaking updates coming in of Operation Kaveri that's currently underway in full swing. The 8th batch of evacuees have now flown out. 121 passengers are now en route to Jeddah, and over 1,100 Indians have as of now been rescued from Sudan already. As per the Ministry of External Affairs, this is the 8th a batch of stranded Indians that have left Sudan for Jeddah, and there are another 2 batches as well that are going to be brought in. An IAF C-130J flight carrying the 8th batch of Indian evacuees have now taken off from Jeddah and are now being brought back to the country. Now, there are 10 batches of evacuees who are being brought back, 135 passengers that can be on board the IAF flight, and this flight is being brought from Port Sudan for Jeddah. Senior Consulting Editor Srinjoy Chaudhary on the broadcast with us. Srinjoy, Operation Kaveri in full swing as we are seeing. This is the 8th batch of evacuees who have now been brought back.
Yes, absolutely right. The important thing is that there are still, when we last calculated, a few hundred people left in Khartoum, many of whom are in safe areas and away from the fighting. So if that is so, virtually all, maybe a few apart, are not in danger zones. That's the primary achievement so far, that without losses, only 1 casualty has happened early on. But apart from that, very few, if any, Indians are now in the danger zone. Also, the Indian government has reached out. If there are any people from neighboring countries who want to be on the flight, they too are welcome. And that is something that the Indian government has confirmed. So virtually no Indians in the danger area in the Sudan. And also, if people from other countries want to lift, India is welcome to help out.
Absolutely. And Srinjoy, there have been several challenges. It's a war-torn country, but India has also deployed its military planes and warships in the country to ensure the safe passage of Indians.
Yes, of course. The C-130 has been used. The C-17 has been used. 3 naval frigates have been used. The Teg, the Tarkash, the INS Sumedha has also been used. So as a result, you use whatever you have. So if you have ships in the area that were there for a different reason, then you get them across Teg, Tarkash, and they have picked up it. The C-17 is a particularly large plane. It can take about 300 people with luggage, and that's exactly what has happened. The idea is to get the C-130s from Port Sudan to Jeddah, and from Jeddah, you get as many people out as you can.
Absolutely. Srinjoy, thank you for joining us with those details. So another 2 batch of Indians being brought back, the 8th batch already on their way back home.